We are at Ciela Resort and Spa. It's a new hotel. It opened in October 2020. It's the largest hotel in Zambia and has got a number of facilities that are unique. It's got a large convention center, it's got a brewery, a spa, multiple restaurants, an 18-hole golf course.
I'm the brewery manager for Rebel Beer, that's our brand. I'm originally from South Africa. I've been here for 6-7 months to start the business up and get the brewery going and build it into a sustainable business. My background is brewing. I spent 17 years in corporate brewing for South African breweries and then moved into the craft industry from 2013, and I've been working in the craft industry since then. Prague and Czech Republic are really well known for beer. Everybody knows that. So I think the choice for them was fairly obvious and easy. Czech equipment was already purchased before I got hired to run the brewery. The brewery arrived with some malt from the Czech Republic. It was really nice malt. We have finished it, sadly. But we've got obviously replacement stock. So it's not an issue for us to get that stock. Zambia is a very young market in terms of craft beer. There are only 2 microbreweries in the country right now, and a very small section, so there's a lot of scope for growth, and that suits my goals because it is something that I can leave behind as a legacy in Zambia. So we will develop that in time. Then we will get to the big stouts and IPAs and Belgian triples and things like that. We will get there, but right now, because the market is so young, I don't believe that people are ready for those bigger beers yet, but we will get there. Capacity of our brewery is 6,000 litres per month. It's a very small microbrewery, but we've got a lot of scope for growth. Definitely the start of something bigger. We want to take the brand to the rest of the country. At the moment, we actually started off just in this brew pub. We now have beers at the golf club, and we've also moved some beers to Protea Tower, one of our other hotels. But at the moment, those are the limiteds. Because of my capacity constraint, I cannot send beer all over the place. Once we become a bigger brewery and we've grown the brand, then yes, we will distribute to other areas as well. We're making 500 litre batches at a time, and it takes a whole day. Yeah, pretty much 8 to 10 hours to do the preparation, to do the process, and then cleaning afterwards as well. So we're very strict on hygiene and cleanliness in the brewery. We have to be. Obviously, we track volume, quality. We are tasting on a constant basis as well. So I'm the main taster, of course. So normally about a 14-day process, and obviously we are driven by sales. If sales are good, then they are pulling beer and they're giving us empty kegs. Then we are emptying lagering vessels, and then we can push the beer forward. So it's very much driven by what we are selling at the moment, because our space is limited, as you can see. The beer gets clearer in there because we're storing at cold temperature, and we like that to be for 3 weeks. So 3 weeks of lagering. And then I found that makes the beer acceptably clear. As I said, we do not filter our beer. We do not add stabilizers or finings or anything like that. So it's all natural clarification, natural fermentation, nothing added. just the 30 litres. Obviously there are bigger ones available, but our fridges, they're small, so you can't put a big keg in. The dark lager is actually the biggest selling beer, yeah, and then the Pilsner, but very, very close. It's part of what I did here was to introduce beers that I thought would sell. People who are a little bit more adventurous and want to experiment a bit more, because Pilsner is not a common beer in Zambia. Nobody else makes a dark lager, nobody else makes Schwarzbier. One of the beers that really got me thinking about beer was Sierra Nevada Pale Ale and also Anchor Steam. So both San Francisco, I was there on a trip and I tasted those beers and I thought, because at that stage I was really only in corporate brewing, making corporate beers. and those two beers really made me think about beer. And that's when I started getting into home brewing and the whole craft industry. So maybe not my favorite beer, but my favorite beer because it made me get into this.
Have you tasted our Zambian beer? You must taste it because we are tasting your beer. So we know, yes, we have tasted your beer, it's very good.